Hi everyone! We're live at our open day here in West London. It's a lovely sunny day. Feel free to come on down. We've got Satinder here applying some prosthetics to one of our current students. Very exciting. We're doing a sort of swollen eye by the looks of things. Is that right, Satinder? Yeah, we've got all sorts of gory stuff to stick down. Very exciting. Everybody loves gore. We've got Grayson over here who was working on the film Poor Things, which is very exciting. So she's going to be demoing a back piece with a wig, kind of like we saw in the film Poor Things. So that's very exciting over there. We've got another one of the makeup artists from Poor Things here, demoing some bits and pieces, a bit more beauty makeup. And yeah, we've then got Joe is hiding somewhere. I think maybe round here. Yes, here we go. And Joe is demoing some casualty sort of bits and pieces. So here we go, doing a lovely bruise. Looks beautiful, very realistic, almost turning my stomach. And this is one of our lovely visitors who's leaving with a bruise, looking very gorgeous and now bruised as well. So yeah, if you come on down, you could also have yourself a little accident, fake of course. But yes, and if you're thinking about coming down, we've got various members of staff and students here to talk about their experiences and discuss the courses that we have on with you. So yeah, we're looking forward to seeing you all. We're here until 2. And of course you can always call and pop by even if you can't make it today. But yeah, we'll see if Peter's got anything to say. Peter, you got anything to say to the live?
Well, we're here in a lovely sunny day.
Yeah.
See from here. Got the open day. We're very fortunate we've got Satinder
We
here.
have.
Doing everything. Maybe you can walk over there. Claire, I don't know if you mentioned Claire, who's just come back from the Oscars for Poor Things. Her and Nadia. Fantastic makeup designer. Took them out there, and Grayson who's there, so maybe I'll walk away because you don't want to see my old face, Mr. face. And you know, we've got Joe doing some bruisings and eyes. So come on down.
Yeah.
We're here till 2 o'clock, 151 Friston Road, W2.
Exactly. Yeah. We'll have a little look at what Satinder's doing, I think. So we're now doing a full sort of swollen eye, a full swollen lid. On one of our current students, Archie, who's doing our 4-month course. And we've got all these other lovely bits that I think Satinder's going to apply as well. We've got some big wounds that will be nice and bloody, I imagine. We've also got here, these are some Pro Bondo molds. So this is a slightly different type of prosthetic. That's basically good for smaller cuts and more sort of generic things. and those are basically made of a special type of glue. And you fill up the mold, and then you can stick it onto the skin, and the glue in the product will stick to the skin, and you just peel it off. And it's a very, very quick way of getting some really effective looking injuries super quick. So hopefully we'll see Satinder demo some of those. And then obviously, yep, he's doing at the moment some big prosthetic pieces, silicone pieces, which are more time consuming to make and apply, but look often more realistic, or certainly if you're doing bigger things or character pieces, things like that. So yeah, at the moment we've just got the piece stuck on, and now I believe Satinder's blending the edges out. And hopefully a bit later on we'll see he'll be colouring the piece to make it match Archie's skin tone. So yeah, there's lots of different layers to the process. But yes, let's move around here and see what we've got going on over here.
I just launched myself into something completely different, and it was
There we go. Ooh, a lovely red lip.
that everybody kind of said I couldn't do it. At my age, I was older, you know, and I'd done this whole hairdressing thing, and I was like, no, actually, you can do whatever you like.
Oh, inspirational words.
Do you have anxiety? Yeah, I think that's real, and I understand it. I don't think there's so much of a place for it. You can
Lovely advice.
say all skills. I remember what I did.
Really though, it makes you look a bit different. You've got different glasses on as well.
I had to sort of lean into being a student, and really start from the bottom. I've got a little thing that I'm with today, and it's 10 rules for students.
Oh, let's have a look at those, shall we?
Because there's so much to learn, I'm still and I'm still
So Claire's just come back from the Oscars, where her and her team, or the team she was part of, won an Oscar for the makeup and hair on Poor Things. So I think they're still jet lagged, but they've come in to say hi to everyone and show us stuff and share wisdom. But yeah, so let's go and have a look at how the bruise is coming along around here. We'll see what's going on with the bruising. Oh, how's it coming along? Oh, it's looking even more gruesome now. Awful stuff. Do you have any top tips for bruising?
Top tips for bruising?
Yeah.
If you're looking at a new injury, have a look at how it happened and exactly when it happened in the script. That's really important to you. It's so back to an injury later in the script. You need to have a think about how that injury might have aged over time. Especially things like cuts. Bruises are really good as well. So if you ever get a bruise, take a picture of it. It's a really good reference point. You don't want to be going from a fake picture of a bruise. You kind of want to try and get a real one, and then go from that as your reference point. And I would say that is true of any injury, which isn't always the nicest thing to look at.
I know. You do end up seeing some gruesome stuff, don't you?
But it's how we make it look real. It's how we make everyone go,
Yeah, exactly. And so you're using a mixture of alcohol paints there?
I am, yeah. But I was just explaining to Ola that alcohol paints are fantastic to use on the body. But when you're working on sensitive areas like the eyes, and even maybe around the nose and things as well, some people might not like the alcohol around the nose. You can use bruise gels, which are really good. So I've got a little bit of one on one. They're great to mix. This is an alcohol paint here, but they are really, really good, and they sort of stain the skin, which looks very realistic. It sinks into the skin rather than sitting on top of the skin. So sometimes grease paint is great for crowd because they are background characters, so they are quite useful for creating an injury that isn't going to be zoomed in on. But they sit on top of the skin, and it looks like it's on
makeup.
The skin. It looks like makeup. Whereas the illustrator and the bruise gels, they sink in and they look real.
Yeah.
Obviously what we're trying to achieve.
Yeah. So just in case anybody watching doesn't know, so these skin illustrators, this is one brand, there's multiple brands, but these are special paints that are activated by alcohol. So they basically won't come off until you activate them with alcohol. You activate them with alcohol, and then they basically won't come off until you wipe them off with alcohol, basically. So they last all day, sweat-proof, cry-proof, waterproof, life-proof, set-proof. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, when you've got long filming days and things need to stay on, it's usually the best way to go. But like Joe was saying, if you're working with crowd, which would be like all of the background actors, usually things aren't going to be very focused on them. They're there to sort of add like validity and depth and to the story and that sort of thing. And you know, if you're working on a period piece or something, they kind of really sell it. So it's kind of broad strokes and giving the vibe, but it doesn't need to be necessarily so precise, I guess. So it's often a very different game because you've got no time and loads of people, and you've got to make the maximum impact with the smallest amount of time and the smallest kind of product, and it's all very hectic.
I think of crowd as being, without them, the picture doesn't make sense. So, you know when you put lights on a Christmas tree, and you stand back and you squint to see if it's even? That's how crowd, because it creates the silhouette, and without it, the scene's not believable. But obviously you don't want something completely standing out from crowd, because the whole point is that
It blends,
precisely that.
That's a great analogy. Let's go and see what's happening with Satinder's prosthetics over here. Oh, we're adding another piece by the looks of things, which is exciting. I think we're doing a nice big wound. A nice big wound on the other side of the face. So there's kind of two stages to add to sticking the prosthetic on. One is kind of getting the main bulk stuck down, and then the sort of more, I suppose, fiddly part is doing the edges. So at the moment, Satinder's just working on the kind of bulky part. And then, the edges is where it gets maybe a little bit more serious. And then obviously once it's all stuck down and coloured, then we're adding blood, which is all very exciting. But yeah, so I think we'll leave it there, but feel free to come on down. We're here till 2, aren't we, Zaritza?
Yes, we are.
We're here till 2. All of the tutors are here till 2. All of the artists are here till 2. You can come and, have a bruise applied. Exciting stuff. It's a lovely day and we're looking forward to meeting you. You can come and chat about the courses and just kind of have a nose if you want. So yeah, looking forward to seeing you. Bye for now, everyone.